Well, mortgage rates are falling. Pre-approvals are coming. Lies are rising fast. Rates may be falling, but lies are going straight up. I'm talking about real estate lies and mortgage broker lies. All right, let's start with the realtors. I know the mortgage brokers are just as good for ridiculous lies, but I'm going to start with the realtors. Okay, what are we hearing? We're hearing, hey, if you don't buy in the next 6 weeks, you will never get that price again. It's going straight up. The rates are coming down and the house prices are going to the moon. Yeah, okay. So that's out there. Okay, look. If you I'm laughing because it's just so ridiculous, so pervasive and so expected and so ridiculous. I mean, sure, there's some marketplaces that, by the way, some marketplaces have been rising steadily. Calgary's actually, Alberta's actually sort of slowed down quite a bit. Price increase in activity, it's really slowed down a lot. Not bad. Vancouver is coming off one of the slowest months, and slight price declines in some areas, not all, in British Columbia. In Ontario, lots of price declines in Ontario, and very, very slow real estate sales. I mean, slow. So, what about some other lies? Okay, there's 3.5 million people have come to Canada. Most of them have come to the GTA. Really? Like, what? Okay, but so many people renting that you got to jump into the rental market now. Go jump in now and buy a rental. Don't pay any attention to this stuff about how the inventory is piling up. Don't pay any attention to how slow the sales are. Don't pay any attention to this 40,000 new units. 40,000 new units coming on stream in the next 24 months. Don't listen to any of that. There's never been a better time to buy a dog crate condo. This is the time. Don't be fooled by all this noise, okay? Everybody says it's bad. When people say it's bad, it's actually good. So you should buy one now. 3.5 million people all came to Toronto, okay? Yeah, no, please, Jesus. I mean, like, I've done whole shows on these dog crate condos and the trouble that could be happening and probably is, in fact, happening right now. But look, don't listen to that. Please don't listen to that, okay? So, and then finally, it's going to be, if you wait for the rates to come all the way down next year, you will lose out completely and you will pay a couple of $100,000 more than you can get the house for today. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so, but, I don't know for certain. I have my doubts, but I don't know for certain. But hundreds of thousands more? I mean, we've just come off a sort of a time frame of gradually prices grinding down. And there's, for move up buyers to really get aggressive about buying new homes, like if you own a home and you want to buy a bigger home, you got to be able to sell your old home. And I don't think those prices have taken off, or only in specific, very unique areas and very particular houses and neighborhoods. They might sell quickly, but I see houses just sitting in some locations for sale, but not getting sold. So you can't move up if you can't sell your existing one, or you're worried about the price you'll get. We haven't even talked about the bad economy. I haven't even talked about if the economy gets worse and worse, more and more people laid off, more and more people with problems. People with problems are people worried about losing their job, or people worried about their hours getting cut, or people who are self-employed thinking, wow, business isn't good. They don't normally buy a shit ton of houses right away. Okay, that's not normally the way it works. So but we're hearing it. Like, TikTok is alive. Insta is alive with this stuff. You got to buy now or you'll lose out forever. Well, like I said, rates come down, lies go up. Now, the mortgage brokers are not immune. Like, I've listened to some really fucking crazy crap out of mortgage brokers about what strategies. Like, There's this one guy, he's nutty as a fruitcake. He's out there talking about cash damming. And then there's that, yeah, I'm going to find a way. So if you add a HELOC to your home, you get a big HELOC, and then you take the money out of there, and then you use the money out of the HELOC to pay down the mortgage, and then somehow we're going to have some more money to pay down the HELOC, and then we're going to make another, and you're going to do prepayment over there, and you got to have a big 20% prepayment, and then take some more money out of the HELOC. Whoa. Like, what the fuck? I mean, like, this is like nonsensical shit. Like, you're trying to pretend you have a perpetual motion machine to pay off a mortgage with a HELOC. You're a fucking nut, okay? Same person is saying, hey, I can get your mortgage paid off in 5 years. All you got to do is buy a rental. What? Like, what? Like, oh, Jesus, like, horrible stuff. Like, in some ways, the mortgage brokerage stuff is like actually worse than the realtor stuff. Oh, and then there's the famous rates are coming down. So if you unfortunately had to take a 5.5 or a 5.95 or a 6.25 rate 18 months ago, now's the time to refinance. We'll just roll the penalty into the new mortgage amount. We'll pay off all your debts. We'll pay off both of your car loans. Now, I want you to think about that for just a goddamn second, okay? So you got old cars. One car's 5 years old. It's coming due. Loan's coming due. You got another car that's sort of like, that's a lease, but it's going to come up soon, but it's getting up there too in age. And you're going to turn them into a 30-year amortization. You're going to pay off a car. By the way, the cars will be gone. They'll either stop working, you'll have sold them, something would have happened. You paid them off inside of a new mortgage, and then you took 30-year amortization to get the payment down. You're going to pay for cars that are gone for 30 years, because that's what you're actually doing. So, folks, when you hear all these refinance stories, wait, there may be a situation that is mathematically sound. If your penalty is small enough, if your savings is great enough, there's a possibility it may make sense. Never really makes a lot of sense to, put 30-year amortization on an old car, but like, if you get professional, intelligent, rational advice, it might make sense. But don't just listen to lower payment and you're golden, because that might be ignoring critical math that's costing you a ton. So you want to try it, get solid advice from a real professional. No TikTok mortgage broker assholes, please, okay? But don't just listen to this. It's an instant fix. We lower your payment. Life is good. You got to do the math. Talk to a real pro.